Ever since we were kids, the standard financial advice has been the same: put your money away, avoid spending, and always play it safe. Keeping a tight grip on your cash offers a layer of psychological comfort and short term stability. But for most, this defensive strategy comes with a hidden cost. While saving feels like the right move, the mechanics of how money behaves over time can turn that safety net into a liability. It starts with the concept of idle money. This is cash sitting in standard accounts, completely stagnant and producing zero new value. This chart shows the effect of inflation on idle money over a 10-year timeline. Even if your balance doesn't move, your actual purchasing power steadily shrinks. The numerical balance looks identical, but because value decays, you can afford significantly less in the future. This means the very mechanism average people use to protect their future is often what ensures they never build true wealth. The difference comes down to mindset. Most people prioritize minimizing risk and seeking protection, whereas wealthy individuals prioritize expansion and calculated risk. Instead of letting their cash sit idle, wealthy individuals actively move their money out of static accounts and into dynamic vehicles. They acquire assets. These are tools like businesses, real estate, or specific investments that are designed to do the work for them. An asset functions in two ways. First, value appreciation. The item becomes worth more than you paid. Second, it generates cash flow. This continuous loop of value deposits returns into your reserves without trading your time. Compare this multi-layered system of wealth generation to the single, stagnant nature of a traditional savings account. True wealth isn't determined by the amount of cash you are hoarding, but by the number of active systems you own that produce continuous returns. Time is the other major variable. Building wealth through traditional saving is a slow process of linear addition, adding $1 to another, year after year. Plotting time against wealth, linear savings barely moves the needle. To accelerate, you need compounding, where your money makes its own money. Reinvesting returns creates an exponential curve, leaving the linear model behind. Finally, adding leverage multiplies potential gains, steepening that curve even further. Utilizing compounding and leverage involves taking calculated risks, but those risks are the necessary trade-off for achieving massive financial scale. While savers trade decades of their lives for incremental additions to their accounts, multipliers use these mathematical tools to compress that timeline to wealth. To be clear, the wealthy don't abandon savings entirely. They do use them, but strictly for emergency reserves. In this context, a savings account is a temporary safety net to protect against disaster. It is not a vehicle for building a fortune. Saving is simply step one of the journey. The mistake most people make is treating that first step like the finish line. The dividing line between these two financial classes is stark. Average people save money, while rich people grow money. Building lasting, generational wealth requires a transition from a strategy of protection to one of growth. So evaluate your current strategy. Are you simply hoarding your cash, or are you building the systems to make it work for you?